Hey, what's up, guys? This video I want to show you Edpuzzle. I went over this in the summer with like a professional development webinar type thing I did with the staff, and I want to show you how to use it in more detail. This is a cool site to use, and it's kind of underutilized, under the radar, but it's very neat when you're assigning a video. So you can essentially turn your video into a lesson and assign questions to it as they watch, and they won't and you can do a lot of cool things with the video. So first, if you've never gone to it, it's edpuzzle.com, and once you go there, you sign up with your account. So I'm going to go sign up, and I'm going to start using Edpuzzle. Stop boring classes in their tracks. Okay, so I'm a teacher. I'm going to sign in with my Google account, obviously, and I'm signing in. Okay, now there's a ton of stuff already made in Edpuzzle, so you can find videos on just about anything. You can get any YouTube video that you want, and it even gives you some popular channels here, like Crash Course, which shows you all kinds of lessons that are kind of quick and fast-paced and very good supplement stuff to any topics that you're teaching kids. There's TED Talks in here. You can have kids watch TED Talks and answer questions, so all that stuff is kind of neat. Okay, the next thing is I want to look for, well, let's just take one of these videos. Like, here's colonial America, okay? I'm going to select this. Now, what I want to do, here's the video, and this is just a YouTube video, but it's laid up in such a way where I have new controls for it. It's basically provided a layer. So he's talking about colonial America in this video. I've never seen this video, so I don't know what he's talking about, but I'll probably watch a little bit of it and then come up with some questions for the students while they watch the video. Okay, so I'm going to go to edit. Okay, now over here, I can actually cut part of the video out. So let's say there's part of the video you find that's irrelevant. You can actually cut part of it out and say, you know, I only want this part. You know, let's say you wanted to do that. Okay, voiceover. This allows you to... Oh, this is now blocked, but I guess it allowed you to record over a video, which would be nice. Like, hey, watch this, da, da, da. And then the other part is questions. So questions, I'm going to do multiple choice or open-ended or notes. Add a written note about a topic. So if you're watching something you did. So I'm going to do a multiple choice question. And let me play... Let's fast forward to some content here. Here we go.
This is still true in New York, actually. I mean, Manhattan is all about Wall Street. In fact, Crash Course writer and history teacher Raoul Meyer is believed to be the last person living on the island of Manhattan who does not work for an investment bank. So the Dutch let anyone into New Amsterdam who could help them turn a profit, including Jews and even Quakers. But they didn't like Indians very much. In fact, they drove them out of the colony. But anyway, the $24 the Lenape supposedly got for New England was $24 more than the Dutch got when the English took over the colony in 1664 by sailing 4 frigates into the harbor and asking for the colony.
So the question is, when did they? So there's a year there. You could ask there. Say when did? 1664. So let's see what the question is. When did the English take over the colony? What's the right answer? 1664, 1776. Should be a wrong answer. Save. So now there'll be a multiple choice question when the student. So when you go to assign this. So let's just say I've done this a few times throughout a video, right? I've had some questions sprinkled around here, and I'm ready to be completed with it, right? So I'm going to say continue here. Do I want to add anything else? I'm going to say finish. So here's my question, and if you had a bunch, I'm going to be there. Now I'm ready to assign it. Okay, so I'm going to do assign, and I'm going to pick my class to assign it to. And if you don't have your classes in here, I'll show you how to do that next, but I'm just going to assign it to this. Look at this, prevent skipping. That means they can't skip around the video. You could put your own YouTube video in there. I'll show that to you next. Do you want them to turn on closed captioning? Sure, why not? Start date, and do you want to put a due date? It's up to you. Assign. Post on Google Classroom. Make sure you've selected the right class. Oh, do I have to select? Make sure on Google, on your class to post or modify this assignment. Make sure you've selected the right class or unarchived. Oh, you know why? That's an old class I have. So anyway, so this is how you do it. All right, so I'm going to go to My Classes in Edpuzzle, and I'm going to add a new class from Google Classroom. It's going to load in because you're signed in with your Google account, right? So I'm going to go to my fake, Mr. Thompson's fake class, and I'm going to go to Import Classes. All right, here's my class. I'm going to go back to Edpuzzle. There's some more content, my content. Here's my Colonial America thing I just did. I'm going to assign it. I'm going to say to Mr. Thomason's fake class, assign, prevent skipping. Do you want to post on Classroom? Yes. Assign. And it should do it automatically. Let's see if it did it. Post it on Classroom. So now if I'm a student, I'm going to go to Classroom. I'm going to sign in as John Test. J Test. Okay. All right, let's go down to my fake class. I'm in as a student, and if I notice here, I have an Edpuzzle assignment, the Quakers. There it is. So I'm going to log in. Hey, it's your first time. Class just got a lot more interesting. Something blocked Google sign-in. Oh, you know what? Because I think I'm in incognito mode. All right, let me switch it out of that. Okay, so I'm back in as John Test now, and I'm not in incognito mode, so I click the link, and boom, I'm in. Now, here's my question. Look at this. So I cannot skip the video. It won't let me skip the video. So I have to watch it until that question. So you could do anything like math problems or anything like this, too. This is Edpuzzle, so this is really cool. So let me go back to Edpuzzle now. And I'm going to do a video like Mr. P's videos. Okay, so I'm going to go to YouTube, search up Mr. Pascuzzi. Mr. Pascuzzi. Here's Mr. P's math channel. Here he is doing this. So I'm going to copy this YouTube link. He's explaining, I think, calculators in this video. And I'm going to go back to here. And I'm going to go to create a new Edpuzzle. I'm going to search. Let me see if I can search it up here. Boom. I just pasted the link up here, and I've got it. Now I can trim out what I don't want, and now I can add questions. What does the addition button do on the calculator? It adds, it subtracts. I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it in the beginning of the video so we see it. And I'm going to say finished. So I'm done with this video. I'm going to assign it. And I'm going to prevent skipping, turn on closed captioning. I'm going to put it in my fake class, assign. Post on Classroom. I forgot to do that, but I'm going to do that right now. Now let me go back to Classroom, hit refresh. I should have a new Edpuzzle assignment. There it is, the math one. Click on that. That's fine, I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so here I'm gonna watch this video. What does the addition button do on the calculator? It adds or it subtracts? I'm gonna put it adds. I got 100. Continue. Okay, so that is how you do it. Now, as a teacher, what you're going to see is you're going to go to your content, see your video, and you're going to actually see, let me see, students. Let me see if it'll show it. Content. Where is my... Okay, so back on here. So you're going to go to your content. Actually, your classes, sorry. And you're going to go to your fake class or whatever your class is. Click on your video. You can see if they watched it and turned in the questions, right? And you can see what they did. So that is how you do Edpuzzle. Very cool, easy way to take a YouTube video, add some questions to it. It could be your own YouTube video, or there's a ton of things already out there that they've kind of curated for you, and you can add and have them do it. So try that out and let me know what you guys think.